Hello everyone, welcome to another video if you still watch this dead channel. Today I want to talk about if you know what Piggy but you never existed, I want to talk about what's happened to the game and why it's being revamped. So basically I'll tell you about the game first and what it's been through, and then I'll tell you about the updates. So this is going to be part 1 about why the game was made and what's happened to it. So what I really wanted to do is I had a good idea. Me and my friends were just talking. Then we were talking about Piggy Branch realities, and then how do I word it? I don't know. It just came. Someone said, "What if the player never existed?" Forgot which friend it was, but it was one of them. So that was pretty cool. Then I came up with the idea because I completely forgot what he said. I realized later that he mentioned it, so I was like, what if the player never existed, about with cool events and stuff? What would have happened? So then I made the game. I got help from Byron, which you should totally go play his game, Piggy What If. It's way better than mine. Anyway, Piggy But You Never Exist, because he's basically worked on the game. So then chapter 1 came out. The game didn't have very many visits. So then we did a RP, which made it get more popular. Eventually we got it to a good amount of visits, which then we were working on it. So then school started, because this was made during the summer, so I wasn't able to work on it. Chapter 2 was one of the biggest things yet until I was working on chapter 3. So then when school started, I went on a hiatus, or whatever you want to call it, and I just kind of stopped working on the game. I was mainly focused on school and other stuff, and so now here comes part 2 to the part what happened to the game and what's its future. So what I'm planning to do as of right now, the game's getting revamped, because here's why. The game itself, the lore doesn't really make sense. Spoilers for the chapter 2 ending in chapter 1. Doggy would have still been infected even if the player never existed. Sure you want to set the alleys, but Doggy, he was just helping. So there might be a chapter on that in the future, but as of right now, no. I don't know anything really about that. So one of my friends was kind of telling me about the lore and how it was one of the devs of the game. It was the lore writer. Like, that was before I had him. He was telling me how the lore didn't make sense, which now I agree. And I was like, I've already made it, so now the game's gonna end up being more of like branch realities, kind of, but at least it's what I want it to be. So I shut down the game today as I'm recording this. I made the game, shut down. You cannot play it. And what we're going to be doing is removing chapter 2 and replacing it with the school map. Yes, I said the school. Why? As I just said a minute ago, I said I'd make it like branch realities. Well, what I'm planning to do is it's going to be like Piggy events that happen, but the player was really never there to help. It could be like Refinery, like saving Zizzy without the player, or it could be the Outpost. I don't know. That's just ideas, I guess. But if you're wondering what's happened, if you ever watching this, that's basically what happened. The game is going to be I don't know. I stopped working on it even though I said the game needed to be revamped. So today was like the only day I worked on it. So I don't want to say it's going to come out soon because I might not work on it, but I'm going to try to. So we're also going to be updating chapter 1 with the cutscene and maybe a few adjustments to the map itself. Otherwise, that's it. For the RP, we are going to be on the... By the way, I know this is not part of the video, but in the clip you're seeing right now, the bot got stuck, as you see. I was just kind of laughing at it. So what I'm planning to do is when I open the game, when I actually work on it, we're going, as I said earlier, so if you're wondering what's been happening to the game, well, here you go. So I'm probably going to post this like in the description of the game if you would like to find out. So thanks for watching this like really boring video, I guess. So yeah, that's it, guys. Bye, everyone.